Let's go into an actual file. When you first go into a file, we would suggest that you hit View Short App first and make sure that these first three tabs are filled out all correctly. Make sure it matches with the documents that have been provided. To access the documents, you'll be able to access it under Documents. Make sure you click the View Full App tab, click Documents, and inside the document you'll be able to look at any particular files that have been uploaded by sales in order to actually view these documents and compare them to what you currently have in the file. Once these documents are viewed, then you go through and make sure that they are correct based on the corresponding tabs. Now, there are two key functions of the processing that you need to be aware of in the document section. First is this document storage, which we've already mentioned. Also, the submission as well as the fax cover sheet. These are two sections, two forms that you will use almost constantly. The submission form here allows you to give a snapshot of the actual file that's being submitted to the investor. But the fax cover sheet will give you the ability to create a fax cover sheet fairly quickly with the corresponding information that is correct for each client. And it will automatically transpose any type of information that you have here. You can also edit it while you're in this stage and save it to your desktop, or you can email it out by simply adding email and send copy to, and it'll automatically open out in your Outlook and save it as an email that's going out. Some lenders have the ability to take in emails, some don't. Most use fax. Please take a look at the status center to the right as well as the qualification center. This will always tell you what the current balance of the actual file is, at what stage the file has gone through, and what lenders are associated with this file. You'll also be able to access notes fairly quickly here to see who was the last person that left a note on the actual file. You can click on to the actual note and it'll take you to the note screen to add a new note. Once you do that, make sure that you hit save. You're going to put it as collecting info. And at that point, you'll be able to view that note, quick reference it to testing. Oh, processing has changed the status to a given file. And testing 1, 2, 3 is the actual note that's actually done. Here you go. Next, you'll notice that there's a Findings tab here. The Finding tabs will basically be your best friend. By clicking on the Findings tab, what it will do is it will scrub against the investor guidelines, and your response will either be blue, green, or red. The green tells you that it's satisfied with the guidelines, and then these will be the actual guidelines of the actual investor, as well as whether they are participating in HOPE or the Obama plan or Fannie and Freddie's or the FDIC's own standards for modifications themselves.